It's time for Six-Figure Trucking Period 7. This is where we look at my compensation as a W-2 company driver. Let's talk about the logs for the week. I was paid for 2,302 dispatched miles. I had 3,402 logged miles. My utilization this week was 99%. The day in orange was the day that I was on a paid 34-hour reset. My unedited pay statement for period 7 of 2024. This includes all trips from February 4th to February 10th. The first trip was started in Kinston, North Carolina, and ended at the Fort Recovery, Ohio terminal. It paid $404 for 655 miles. The second trip started at the Fort Recovery, Ohio terminal and ended in Laredo, Texas. It had stops in Springfield, Missouri, Wichita Falls, Texas, Sanger, Texas, Denton, Texas, Carrollton, Texas, and Dallas, Texas. It paid $1,350 for 1,647 miles. There was also $100 for a layover in Laredo, waiting for a load to cross the border. Empty miles paid $288. Securement paid $36. A layover and a 34-hour reset paid $200. Loaded miles paid $1,154, and stops paid $174. Total earnings for this week was $1,853. We keep hearing that across the industry, drivers are getting less miles and making less money. I am one that believes in hard numbers rather than anecdotal information. That's why I provide a comparison of my miles and compensation for the last 4 years. 7 weeks into the year, my gross income is $14,913, and I've driven 18,944 miles. This averages out to $2,130 per week and 2,706 miles per week. Estimating that over a year, I'm on track to earn $110,780 for 140,725 miles. Through week 7 of 2024, I've been loaded 92% of the miles, and only 4% have been hazmat placarded miles. This is a map of the miles per state year-to-date which I have driven. Texas remains well in first. North Carolina is in second position, followed by Ohio. But Indiana has passed Arkansas for the 4th and 5th place swap. My home state of Georgia remains in 6th, and no new states have been added to the map. Here's the home time that I've taken this payroll year. No additional home time was taken this week. I've also had 4 paid 34-hour resets on the road. My driver's settlement shows 6, but 2 of those are actual layovers where I had to wait for loads. I'm not paid hourly, but let's calculate it like an hourly job. For the week, my gross pay was $1,853 for 61 hours of work. If we break that down to a typical hourly job, it would be 40 regular hours, 21 hours of overtime, resulting in an effective pay rate of $26.08 per hour. Straight hourly pay would be $30.53 per hour. Year-to-date, I've earned $14,913 for 375 hours worked. Out of those hours, 280 hours would be regular time, 95 hours would be overtime. If we calculate it weekly with overtime, the effective pay rate is about $35.33 per hour. However, as straight time, it's approximately $39.80 per hour. As always, make sure you're enjoying every day at work.